my parents just decided that they just wanted me to be the best I could be. And I do remember when I had to start using a chair, because there was a big debate about whether I have a chair or I keep trying to walk. And, trying to walk, I could probably walk as far as the door, which is like no use to anybody. And so my father especially fought really hard to get me a wheelchair, which lots of people said to him that he'd be ruining my life. But Dad was an architect, and he understood the built environment, and it was about being independent. And so he really pushed back hard on that. And I was about 7 when he sat me down, and this is like me, my impairment versus me as an individual, that he told me the world was an amazing place, and he had this book and it had pictures of the Taj Mahal and the Sydney Opera House and all these amazing things. And he told me I needed to travel and get out of Cardiff. And to do that, I needed a really good job to pay for it. And to get a really good job, I needed a really good education. And that had a massive impact on my life. Yeah, that bit between personality and impairment, I don't know. I get asked all the time, what would I have done if I hadn't been non-disabled? But I don't know. And I do know my personality. It was like my mother, me. I mean, our family would say we're stubborn, willful, awkward. It's mother, sister, me, daughter. It's there. It's that family trait. But that trait's helped me quite a lot.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting that and I don't blame you at all, you're keen to make that distinction between your impairment and your personality. And they are not the same, but they impact upon each other.
Absolutely. I mean, it's like saying to somebody, well, what would you be if you're born in a different part of the country? Or, I don't know. But because of my education and support, then I've been able to do lots of, quite fun things. But also, from a young age, my parents were always saying to me, you're really lucky. You have privilege. Before privilege was like a thing, they basically had that conversation with me and saying, you're luckier than probably most other disabled children. Because Dad had a good job and, that stuff like that, and support and education. And both my parents, they were so up for a fight. Yeah. So, nothing really stood in my parents' way.